Honourable Deputy Speaker, this appropriation bill is not aimed at development, but rather at sustaining poverty, at sustaining the people's dependency on government, at sustaining government's interference in the economy, at sustaining government's policy uncertainty. The Honourable Buthelezi, the chairperson of the committee, says we are cleaning a mess. The mess you are trying to clean is a mess that you made yourself, a mess that you are responsible for. The mess we are facing, Honourable Buthelezi, you are correct, is not a natural disaster or caused by a natural disaster, but it is a disaster caused by the ANC. It is ANC made. I am very worried, Honourable Deputy Speaker, when the chairperson of the Appropriation Committee blames the economy as if it's isolated. It's your fiscal policies, it's your appropriation bills, it's your priorities, it's your state capture who created the economic crisis we are facing. It's not the economy out there. Wake up and smell the roses. Honourable Deputy Speaker, who allowed the exploitation of government by contractors? The Honourable Buthelezi says we must address that and not allow it again. It's you who allowed it. This appropriation provides for a department and departments who has no right to existence. There's departments and ministries and deputy ministries that are only black holes for taxpayers' money, but no actual reform. It provides for failed policy directions and wrong priorities. It places higher education as a higher priority than basic education. It provides for wrong policy directions such as national health insurance, which will create more poverty, more lack of access to health care, and will create a total mess, who in 10 years' time you are again going to stand here and say, we must clean. Following its June mission to South Africa, the IMF called for structural reforms to the labour market and intervention to reduce the cost and difficulty of doing business. The Reserve Bank repeated this call for structural reforms. Does this appropriation bill provide for any structural reforms, Deputy Speaker? It does not. It is a shame, Deputy Speaker, that we must stand here and hear that our state-owned enterprises are failing, that we need special appropriation bills. Why is the power utility financially unsustainable? Is the lack of demand for its product? Is the lack of clients? No. Eskom supplies more than 90% of the country's electricity, and the demand for electricity supply are increasing daily. The need for financial assistance is not because of a lack of demand, but because of the ANC, because of your cadre deployment committee, who appointed incompetent CEOs, who appointed incompetent people to run the utility. It's because of this parliament, the ruling party, lack of oversight over the utility, over all state-owned enterprises, that we are facing this crisis. You must take responsibility. It is your municipalities who are collapsing. It is you who allow local government to collapse and service delivery not to take place. We can never build the economy whilst there is no service delivery. Local government must be addressed, our state-owned entities must be addressed, and we need structural reform.